Are you looking for a way to look more presentable in your Skype calls without having to put makeup on? Not going to lie, I personally love putting on makeup, but sometimes I do not have the time to do so. Sometimes it's just more convenient to be able to get ready for a Skype call with just one click of a button. Let me teach you guys how to look good in every single Skype call, and all you need is one little app. Trust me, this app is going to help you look 10 times better in your Skype calls. So in terms of built-in features here on Skype, the only thing you can really modify is the background. And you can do so here by clicking the video settings and pressing change background. Once you enter change background, you do have a couple of options. Either you can blur the background, or you can use one of their pre-selected backgrounds here, or you can upload your own. But other than that, there's nothing you can really customize here on Skype. If you want to look good in every single Skype call, then you're going to need an app called Filter on Me. Filter on Me is a standalone app which you can use on a ton of different apps. Not only does it work for Skype, it also works for Google Meet, Zoom, Microsoft Teams, Twitch, Discord, Slack, Streamlabs, and many more. And the great thing about it is that it works for both Windows and Mac. Once you download the app, it's going to look like this. As you can see here, there are different tabs that you can play around with to help you create the perfect video filter for you. What I love about Filter on Me is that it's super simple, easy to understand, and you don't need any coding experience to use it. Currently, I have all the filters turned off, but let me show you guys how it looks turned on. So this is how it looks off. And this is how it looks with the filters turned on using one of the presets that I created. As you guys just saw, even if I had physical makeup on my face, the Filter on Me camera just made my makeup look 10 times better here on my webcam. Now that I've shown you guys what's possible with Filter on Me, let me show you guys what you can customize in the app. So the first tab here is the base tab. And similar to real makeup, the base tab affects how your complexion looks. Here you can see different settings for foundation, highlighter, contour, and blush. But of course, this is an app, so you can also play around with things like skin smoothing, soft light, and teeth whitening. With all the sliders here on Filter on Me, you can change the opacity to fit your preference. You can make it as sheer or as opaque as you would like. You can also play around with the mixer here to create the perfect shade for you, whether that's something a little bit more natural or a little bit out there. But if you ask me, my favorite thing here at the base tab is actually in the blush section. What I love is that you can play around with different blush styles to fit the shape of your face and your preference. I love that Filter on Me has this feature because not a lot of apps do. If modifying your complexion isn't enough, you can actually change the shape of your face here at the Shape tab. Here at the Shape tab, you can play with all these different settings to help you tweak your face to how you like it to be. And the fun thing about this is you can make it as drastic or as subtle as you want it. So for example, you can play around with your forehead, your chin. You can also play with how your jaw looks. Again, you can make it as cartoony or as subtle as you want. Really depends on how you want to play around with the app. The next tab is the eyes tab, and here, similar to the shape tab, you can play around with how your eyes look. So you can adjust all these different settings to make your eyes look a certain way. So for example, if you want to make your eyes bigger or rounder, or you can change the spacing. So there are a lot of different options that you can play and tweak around with depending on what you're trying to achieve. Filter on Me is so detailed that you can even do things like whiten your eyes if that's something that you're going for. So the next tab is actually my favorite tab. It's the eye makeup tab. And what I love about it is that beyond the usual customizations that you can expect from an app, like of course the eyeshadow or the eyebrow color, there's so many different other features available. So for example, you can tweak your eyelashes, you can make it a bit darker, which I think adds a little bit of definition to the eyes. But beyond the eye makeup, I actually really love the eyebrow options because you can really tweak how your eyebrows look. So for example, you can play with the bend, you can play with the height and a bit of the spacing. So you can make a custom brow shape to really experiment if you want to try and explore different eyebrow shapes. I think this is great because, for example, if you're trying to test out different eyebrow shapes, you can check it out here on Filter on Me before you do it onto your actual eyebrows. If you're looking for lip options, Filter on Me has an extensive range as well. So aside from choosing your lipstick color, you can also pick the lipstick type. So again, this one's matte. There's shiny. And there is glitter. I think it's really cool that beyond choosing the color, you can actually choose the type and the finishes look really different. So I think that's really fun. Another feature that I really love here at the Lips tab is actually the lip liner because you can really define your lips and you can see that line and definition. Not a lot of apps have this, so I think that's really cool that you can do it here. And again, there are different options that you can play around with in terms of the lips. You can play with the size of your lips, the height, the thickness, so you can really customize how your lips look before you actually do them in real life if you are planning anything, which I think is really fun to just play around with. Or if you're thinking of doing something, you can do that here on Filter on Me before you actually try it. Similar to the lips, you can give yourself a virtual rhinoplasty. Again, play with the width, play with the position, play with the length. There's so many different options to play around with here, and you can easily undo them if you are playing and experimenting with the features here on Filter on Me. If you can't tell already, this app is super customizable and you're gonna have a lot of fun playing around with the different options. And if you think that Filter on Me is just for beauty filters, no, it is not. There's actually a fun tab here which has a lot of fun filters to play around with. If so, let me show you a few of the ones I really love. We have Alien Worm, Dancing Broccoli, and we have the Dancing Potato. I think these are really fun and you can just pop them into any video call to just add a little bit of silliness to the mood. With all the different possibilities that you can do with Filter on Me, you are bound to create the perfect video filter for you. And once you create that perfect video filter, the amazing thing is you can actually save them for future use. It's super simple. All you need to do is just go to the presets tab and click save. So once you click save, you can just give it a name. So let's just give this an example name and then press save. And now you have your settings saved for later use. And as you can see here, I saved a couple of different presets. And the fun thing about it is I could just click on any of them and it will be already applied instantly. Now that I've shown you guys how you can customize your own video filters, it is now time to apply it onto your Skype call. And it's actually very simple. All you need to do is again click video settings. You just have to click this arrow. And once you're there, you can change the camera from your normal webcam to the filter on me camera. And once you click that, you can see a preview here. And then all you need to do is just click this check button right here. And once you press the check mark, it's already applied onto your Skype call. Filter on Me will apply your last chosen preset or your last settings that you used on the app. And that's it. You unlock the power to look good in any Skype call with just one click of a button. If you're interested to try it out and download it for yourself, you may visit our website at filteronme.com for more information. And like always, if you have any questions about Filter on Me, feel free to leave them down below in the comments.